Oh, live. Stream is
Oh,
live.
life.
Okay.
So what was reading? Greeting. Okay, Mr. So now it's live. Okay, Mr. Abdullah, it's nice to have you here. It's really nice to have you here. And it's real
Me
nice to
too.
meet you and talk to you.
Me too. My pleasure. Yeah, my friend. Happy to answer your questions.
Yeah. So what questions do you want to start with? Is it like economy or about the cultures in Turkey, the general culture, or what?
Culture. I mean, I'm not
It's
like
interesting.
expertise on economy. I study international relations. I I do photography. I'm a photographer.
You're a
Yeah,
photographer.
yeah, true. And when I
So
have
what
time,
do
yeah,
I wanna ask a question. So what do you take photos on? Like
I
as the
like to take.
photographer,
Uh-huh. I like to take photos, things that I find beautiful, architecture, landscapes, cats, seagulls. They're a bit harder to get photos, but it's more fun for me. But as a paid job, I do photo shootings in Istanbul. I meet people, tourists who's coming to Istanbul, and I take them like famous, not only famous places, but also less known hidden gems, and I show them around, and I take pictures of them.
I see. Well, it's nice to know about your occupation and your career.
Hmm.
I find it really good. I think we should actually chase for what we like and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And how about you? What do you do?
So for me, I like because I study at this school, we basically have more IT based learning,
I
right?
see.
So more
Hmm.
projects and less writing. But for me, I like multimedia the most, specifically video editing. I've studied video editing on CapCut and I've made a few
Hmm.
stuff of my own other than the
That's
projects
good.
I make here. Yeah.
Hmm. And do you, what kind of videos editing? Like you are mostly editing what kind of style?
Basically, I do more educational and motivational type of edit.
That's
So
good. That's
basically,
good. MashaAllah.
I
Hmm.
record a clip and maybe I make those subtitles or captions, or I
Hmm.
just make some motion graphics.
That's good. Good luck with that.
Anyways, uh, the guy before me, the guy with me as a host, his
Yeah,
laptop basically ran out of battery, so he went to grab his charger.
sure, sure. No problem. No problem with that. Here is 9 a.m. by the way. I suppose there is one in Indonesia.
Yeah, it's one. So
Yeah,
that's 4 hour difference, 4 hour difference in time.
yeah. We're just starting the day, and you are in the middle of the day.
So
Yeah,
what do you want to
yeah.
talk about first, Mister? Do you want to talk about the culture or what? Because I've also
Cult.
prepared some questions.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said, I'm not. I don't have expertise on economy. I'm not economist. I culture can be nice, can be good culture, or also traveling. That can be nice too. I travel some of the countries, the world
Yeah,
near. Yeah, that can be good too.
yeah. We will only ask a few questions about education, maybe. Yeah.
Sure.
got your question.
Okay, so first I want to ask a question about the Turkish culture. So, what's something about the Turkish culture that you think outsiders often misunderstand? Like, often outsiders or foreigners like us, when we visit Turkey, we misunderstand the culture. What part of it?
What part of it is understanding? Well, I mean, we oftentimes be at first maybe nice to people, to strangers, but that doesn't mean that we are friends. I mean, we are just good at with just casual talk. You know what I mean? Like, we can be friends easily. You know, Turkish people can be friends easily, but it doesn't mean that you are like real friends. Like in bad times, they're gonna help you out, something like that. You know,
Oh, I
if
see.
that's yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question about your culture.
Okay.
So in here, from what I've known, Turkey has such a deep history, right? So how does that history influence what's taught in the classrooms?
You asking what we learn in history in classrooms?
Yeah. So what part of history affect in the classroom?
I mean, from early ages, from I mean, history is actually a big subject, right? When you look at like, it starts maybe when they find the writings, like when they started to write things down. Till then, I mean, like when Turkish people they became Muslim, you know, they're part of history. And we have the Ottomans, the Seljuks, other great empires we had. This is our history, but also the we learn other cultures as well, like Russia, China, Japan, Indonesia, somehow some parts in the late centuries. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask another question. So, does Turkey have like national holidays? Like in Indonesia, we have Independence Day. What about in Turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any national holidays?
Yeah, we have Republic Day. It's not uh, Independence Day, but it can be like Independence Day. Republic Day, which is when the Turkey became republic, it became a state. Before it was Ottoman Empire, right? In 1923, 29 October, Turkey was founded as a Republic of Turkey was founded by Atatürk.
Okay, so
Yeah. We have a couple
I wanna
more holidays. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna ask another question. Since you said Turkey has national holidays, how does the Republic of Turkey usually celebrate those holidays?
How do we celebrate holidays?
Yeah.
Um, well, uh, it's a normal everyday person. We don't celebrate much the national holidays. To be honest, we only celebrate in a way celebration like we celebrate the Islamic, religious holidays. We do that. Yeah, but other days is holiday, so people like no work, no school, so people just visit their relatives, their parents, or they just do have vacation. Uh, yeah, we don't really celebrate the other celebrations. Yeah.
I see. So are there does Turkey have any type of traditions that young people are still keeping alive today?
I mean, but when you ask me, like, I don't think of like one, but of course we have many tradition. For example, when I was a kid, I remember when we had this religious holiday, we would go to people's house and we wish them happy Eid Mubarak. You know, we say, and then they would ask, they would give us either money or candies. You know, but I don't know if they are still the younger generation, if they are still keeping that tradition on. But when I was a kid, you know, we were doing that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we sometimes do that too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like Eid Mubarak and stuff, and then we celebrate in Indonesia. We have this thing called THR. It's basically cash, holiday cash. Yeah. So basically, the parents, for example, when you go to your cousin's house, and then
Mm-hmm.
their parents will give you that THR. So basically, it's just
Yeah.
holiday money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Same.
Okay, so I want to ask you another question. Are there
Mm-hmm.
any historical sites in Turkey? Because I'm not much of a guy that knows about other countries and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get your question. Historical places you're asking?
Yeah, historical places.
Yeah, I mean, Turkey is located in a very, very historical site, geographically, historically, very important place. Like hundreds of thousands years back. We have, for example, Hagia Sophia. You know, this used to be a church, museum, then a mosque. Right now, it's more than 2,000 years old. And we have a couple of especially from Byzantine time, Greek times, we had ancient theaters, ancient, I don't know, things, churches from Armenia, Greece. Yeah, we have many historical places in Turkey. I should recommend you to visit someday if you ever a chance.
Okay, so which one of them you have visited?
I mean, since I live in Istanbul, I visited Hagia Sophia many times. I had a chance to go to Izmir, but I didn't see the historical part of Izmir. I'm sure there are, especially in the west coast, there are many ancient Greek things. But I didn't visit, of course, many of them because they are like small, tiny ones and big ones. But I visit only the Hagia Sophia and mainly the ones that are in Istanbul. And there are, I forgot the name, but there are in Antalya. Santos, maybe Santos, yeah, the name was.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I want to ask another question here.
Mm-hmm.
So you just told us about the historical places about in Turkey, but is there any place in Turkey that you think every Turk or every person in Turkey should visit at least once?
You're asking when tourists come, they should visit at least once, or
Yeah,
tourists must visit places.
yeah.
Well, depends on how long could they have time, but I to make a tour in general, I suggest Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, and then Basilica, Topkapı Palace. What else? Taksim Square area. That's nice. What else? Dolmabahce Palace. These are in Istanbul, and also Cappadocia would be nice. Pamukkale, also southeast part of Turkey is also nice, especially for the food. Also, we have mountains. We have skiing in the winter time. Or also, we have nice beaches in the south side, or west side. Also good for summer tourism. So I can say if you for like 10 days trip will be enough for most of the famous places in Istanbul, in Turkey.
Okay, so I wanna ask, what does Turks do when in holiday?
Holiday like weekend or holiday like religious holidays or
Normal
like
weekend.
normal weekend?
Yeah.
Uh, Weekend is actually just spending time with friends, maybe go on a trip. Like we have nice lakes around or some mountains or by the sea, you know. But people like to go to cafes. Actually, we have, you know, cafe are very uh, big scale. We have many of them. Cinema is not anymore, not much. Lately it was more common, but now cinema is not very famous. Maybe some concert. We have many concert in the summer times now. But you just go to the sea, you know, with friends, with some tea, coffee. It will be most the usual, I can say.
Okay. So I wanna ask another question. So this is
Mm-hmm.
more of an adventurous question, yeah. So I wanna ask, if you travel a lot, do you travel? Have you ever traveled to other countries? And if you do, how many countries have you traveled?
I've been to 15 different countries.
That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I try to do when I can. It's fun.
So what other countries have you traveled to other than Turkey, of course?
I've been to Bosnia, Albania, Macedonia, like the Balkan countries. You know, Montenegro, and then Ukraine, Moldova, and then Azerbaijan, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Saudi Arabia. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Those are a lot of countries. Some I don't even know. So
Yeah.
I want to ask, what's your favorite country? Out of all those countries, what's this one
Mm-hmm.
favorite country you have traveled to?
I can say Bosnia and Azerbaijan can be my two favorite countries, but it's maybe a bit specific because I have really like heartfelt interest, you know, on this two countries. It's not like as a tourist I like to go, but like for me I like to live there. Like I have, you know, special, yeah, connection. Can say that to those two countries. I feel like
Um,
welcome there. Yeah, we are close culturally, especially in Azerbaijan. We speak very close language, so that makes things are easier.
okay, so talking about traveling,
Hmm.
I wanna ask, do you do you travel by plane or backpacking?
Backpacking.
Yeah, travel by walking on
Oh,
foot.
walking. No, I almost use. Always fly. I mean, most times I fly to the countries. I never hitchhiked actually. If that's what you're asking, I never. I mean,
Uh,
I did for a shorter distance, like home to school, school home. Maybe that like when I was in university, but I never traveled like that. No.
Okay, so now since we're talking about traveling, I want to ask another question. Would you, if you ever got the chance, would you want to travel to Indonesia or maybe any other country? What's this
Sure, and there
specific,
is.
one specific country you want to travel to?
I mean, like I like to visit these three countries: Indonesia, and then Malaysia and Singapore. Like these three countries, I like to visit someday. But the weather is a bit hot there, right? It's
Yeah, it's a bit,
yeah, that's
for the weather,
my
it's a bit hard here.
yeah, that's my major concern. But I have very good friends, you know, from Indonesia and Malaysia. So I would love to go, but the thing is that it's a bit a bit far. So if I go there, I should spend more time, like 2 weeks, maybe a month, to see everything
Mm,
there, right? So I'm waiting
yeah,
for the
I
good
see.
time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm waiting for the good time to do that.
So, I want to ask,
Mhm.
what do you know about Indonesia? Like the culture, the education, or what?
Most things I know is the food. I go to Indonesian
That's the most
restaurants.
popular.
Yeah, I know the egg, rice, chicken. What is called? I forgot the name. Nasi goreng something.
Oh, nasi.
Nasi, fried rice, egg fried
Yeah,
rice.
fried rice, and then what? Egg and with chicken. It's my favorite.
Uh,
Yeah, but yeah, I like Indonesian food. What I know about Indonesia is that you have many islands, like hundreds of thousands islands you have.
yeah, we do. We have a lot of islands here. From
Yeah.
Java, Bali,
Mm-hmm.
many islands.
Yeah, Bali is very
There's room
famous
or
lately. Yeah.
many
For the
islands. There's
beaches.
still many islands that was not found.
Yeah,
That
probably,
haven't been.
yeah. Have been discovered, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
Bali
I
is
want to
very
ask
famous, yeah.
you, since we're
Yeah.
talking about Indonesia now, I want to
Mm-hmm.
ask you if you know about the traditional dish, rendang, which most foreigners usually come to try it. Do you know about it?
Uh, I say again, please, the name?
Rendang.
Probably no. No. I know there's this fruit. Okay, there's this fruit, durian. I know that fruit.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, it's known
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
its what distinctive smell, right?
Yeah. But I I always wanted to try. I heard that some people they love it, some people they hate it. Like there's no middle. You either love it, you either hate it. Like
Yeah,
so, I was thinking, yeah, I want to taste it so much, so badly, but they don't transfer it, right? They cannot ship it to anywhere. So I have to try in
yeah,
Indonesia, right? Yeah.
yeah. It's
So
like
yeah,
a
I
national
want to.
fruit.
Yeah. I want to try that. Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
try that.
but most foreigners really don't like durians. Why some foreigners like
Uh
durian
huh.
and some foreigners don't is because of its taste. Sometimes
Smell.
there
Yeah.
are many types of durian like bawor, montong, and musangking.
Mhm.
Musangking is
Mhm.
known for its taste, its bitter taste. So most people actually buy this musangking to try its bitter taste, and
Mhm.
that's why some foreigners don't like durian because it's really known for its bitter taste.
Yeah. I mean I don't know if I like it or not, but I just say it would be interesting to try. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Oh, we got a little bit sidetracked here. I want to ask about um, scholarship. Do you know anything about scholarship in Turkey?
I mean I know that it exists. Turkey bursları they in Turkish we say like this. They do that for a long time, and many students they using that scholarship to come here, and I think it's good. I don't know how and what are the benefits, but I know most of people they're using that to come here. So I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, to, I don't know how
Okay,
it
so
works. Yeah.
I wanna ask you more of a little bit of an educational place. So, is there any college you would recommend you could actually study at? A really good college you could study at in Turkey?
Uh, so in major cities like Istanbul, Izmir, Ankara. We have very good universities. Istanbul University, ODTÜ University. Like depending on your field, like you want to be engineer, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be what you want to be, like what kind of field you want to pursue. We have many good universities. We have also Marmara University is good. For example, many people come here to study religion, and it's also a good university. We have public and private universities, and in Istanbul we have many universities. I don't even know most of the the private of the names, to be honest, but I'm sure we have very good ones. Yeah.
Can I ask, does the government constantly study field?
I didn't understand the question.
Does the government fund certain study fields more?
Government studies.
Does the government fund certain study fields more?
You're asking about the sponsors, scholarship.
Yeah, does the government give fund to a certain study field more?
Yeah, we have the scholarships, like you said earlier, to certain people. Like you apply, the foreigners apply the scholarships, and they either get it or not. But I don't know how it works. What are the qualifications for that? But I know they are doing a very good job. Like many people are, coming and using that scholarship to fund their education. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask another question here, but it's more
Okay.
about the students of Turkey. Yeah? So do some students in Turkey dream studying abroad, like studying in other countries, going to other universities outside of Turkey?
Sure. Yeah. It's like people like to go. Yeah. Some they do go to UK or Germany or I don't know, Russia, America. Yeah, people do that. It's like it's sometimes you can say like it's a plus one, like when you go to a country and then you learn the language while you're studying, and you make network, you make people. So it's a good thing, actually, to be honest with you. It's a good thing to study abroad. It's widens your world.
Okay, I see.
But I didn't study abroad. I studied in Turkey.
Can you tell me studying in Turkey? How is it like?
I studied like 10 years ago or something like that. It was fun. In general, university life is good. It's depending on which city you are. If you're in Istanbul, you have more. You can learn more. You can make more friends, or more. You can know more people in your field, right? So it's better that if you study in a bigger cities, major cities. There are times they are hard to get, because there are many competition. And they all want to study in the big cities, but it's a good thing. It's good to study if you can.
Okay, I want to ask another question, but it's more personal. For a
Okay.
Turkish native, you surprisingly have good English. How did you learn it? How did you learn English?
Surprisingly, how I learned English is that after university, I went to English course for a year almost, to learn the grammar, to learn the basics. And then there is an application called Couchsurfing, where
Uh,
you show people around, or you can host them as well in your city. Or when you travel, you can also use it. So, in my favor, many people, come to Istanbul every week, every year, every month, every day. So, around like 9, 10 years ago, I started to sending a text, right, to people who are coming to Istanbul. And then I was just meeting them, showing them around, and day by day, by practice, and I talk, show them around, and it helped me a lot. It uh, gave me the opportunity to improve my English, my language. Yeah, and also sometimes I watch English series, sitcoms. That also helped.
For a second there, I would thought you're gonna say Duolingo for the application.
Duolingo, no. I mean, Duolingo is actually maybe good, but you just have to give some time, right? For anything, you need to spend
Yeah.
time. Like, yeah, I mean, for example, I cannot say Duolingo is good or bad. Like, if you have something better than Duolingo, then do this. If you don't have anything better than Duolingo, then use Duolingo. It's about what you have, in your hand.
Yeah. So it's basically our own preference, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you like, for example, reading, you can read English books. If you like listening, you can listen English podcasts, English music. Or if you like watching, you can watch English. Like it's just about doing things make you happy in this target language. Sorry, yeah. In the target language, if you do this,
You,
then you will improve better and more efficiently. You will learn.
by explaining, you just explained and guessed how I actually learned English. At first, I only
Yeah,
watched English cartoons, and all of a sudden, I just started understanding it.
you see, it's the key. Yeah, just doing things that you make you happy, and you learn. Because like, how did you learn Indonesian, for example? You didn't study, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah, same. You just listen. Yeah, that's it. That's the key.
Okay, so um, we were talking about learning English, right? What's the hard part of learning English?
I mean, not only for English, but for all languages. The hard part is to start and spend enough time every day, because it requires consistency. Like you need to do it in maybe not every day, but every other day, or twice a week, 3 times a week. Like if you do it like this, then you will succeed. You will be success. But if you do one day and then don't do for 5 days, and then one day again, and then you skip it, then you will not learn.
Eventually, we'll
Not only
forget.
English, but yeah, yeah,
Basically,
yeah. So
restart.
you need to just keep trying, keep going. It's not for English, for everything. Like whatever you do in life, you need to do it often. You need to do in some time, like with
So
constant consistency. Yeah, yeah. So
basically, you just told us that to learn any language, the important thing is consistency and repetition, basically, right?
yeah, yeah. Consistency. Yeah, that's exact. I mean, not only language, also about anything. Like when you say you learn a CapCut, right? Or maybe later you will learn After Effects, or you will learn Premiere Pro, or other programs. For everything, you need to do this constantly. Like if you do one day and then skip rest, then you will not learn, you will not improve yourself.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I want to ask, what's the most difficult thing you have learned, the whole your whole life?
uh, my whole life, difficult things. Well, it just the day you spend, it won't come back again. Like you are older than yesterday, younger than tomorrow. So like you just live your life at the fullest, and then you won't be regretting. I mean, because when you're younger, like when I was at your age, I wasn't thinking that the future, right? But you will be old too. I mean, I will be older. You will be older. Like we think that we're gonna stay the same, right? Like 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old. But they all gonna, like, every day you get older, and older. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask another question here, but it's
Yep.
more about mentality. So, what was your
Okay.
first motivation when you started traveling other countries?
I always actually loved the feeling of being abroad, or learning about foreigners, international. That's why I said international relations. There was always something that was interesting for me, and I chose Ukraine as my first country. It was 2017. My cousin and I we went together, and we learned a lot. When you are abroad, you learn a lot. Like you have a chance to compare your life, their life, cultures, everything. So it was fun. I can say that.
Oh,
Yeah, and you can. I
sorry,
don't
I'm
know if you.
gonna sick.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, talking about motivation, what's your motivation to just keep on going in life and do your thing?
Like to be better than yesterday. That's only my motivation, and to be helpful, to help people. To like I cannot say I know everything, or I know I'm the best, but I achieved something in my life, so I'm happy to. I'm happy when I tell people what I know, when I teach people what I know. That is my
Yeah,
motivation. Yeah.
that's a really good motivation. But I want to ask you about the culture again, specifically for food and lifestyle. So, is there any specific dish in Turkey that is a must try, in your opinion?
Must try. We have kebabs. You probably know kebabs, right? That is very famous. But must try is actually interesting word, because we have very different taste, right? I mean, Indonesian taste. I know it's a bit spicy, right? You like more spicy foods.
Yeah, we like more spicy foods.
Yeah.
True.
For example, personally, I don't like spicy food. I mean, for example, if you say that you have a Indonesian food that I must try, but it has spicy, right? So I
Yeah,
would say no, pass. Thank you. I wouldn't take it, right? So
yeah.
it's about what your taste like. We have also spicy foods. We have uh the good thing about Turkey is that we have borrowed food from like different countries and cultures. So because we are in the middle of all like places, right? So here we have Mediterranean food, we have uh Middle Eastern food, we have Asian food. They all combine here in Turkey. So we had a chance to try all the foods. But when you say must try, it's actually, for example, if you like seafood, we have many beautiful like tasty seafoods. If you are into, I don't know, pastry, we have very good pastries, right? or if you like soups, we have we have many interesting, nice, soups. So, like for example, my favorite is lentil soup, rice, and beans with yogurt. Is perfect. My favorite dish.
Lentil soup. Okay, so talking about uh, what's the most delicious thing that you have tried that is not from Turkey?
Oh, in Bosnia they have cevapi. Cevapi, it's like meatballs, like this, It was very delicious. You have the bread, and then meatballs, and then onion and everything. So it was delicious. And then there is in Georgia they have hachapuri, like bread, sort of bread, and then there is cheese, egg, but it's a raw egg. It's not cooked egg. They put an egg. That's it. They don't cook it. Anyway, it was also nice. Hachapuri and cevapi. I can say they're my two favorite foods.
Okay. So I want to ask another question here because some of my friends have once told me that about Turkey. I have this one friend at home that knows a lot about Turkey, and he said
Mm-hmm.
breakfast is a big deal in Turkey. So I want to ask, is breakfast really as big as a deal in Turkey as people say?
Yes or and no. I mean, when you have time, like when you have time for a big long breakfast, then yes, we have very big breakfast, especially in Sunday or holidays, right? But in everyday life, we don't have that big breakfast because we work, right? Or we go to school, university, we have like no time for this big food. For example, today I had milk, oatmeal, and peanut butter. That's it. I
So it
didn't have
depends
like,
on the time.
yeah, it depends on the time, and yeah, it depends on the person too. If the person likes, the big, we have this one, for example, when we have a friend or family, coming over, like cousins, relatives, for breakfast, we can have the big breakfast, like for families, right? Then we can have, also when you go to restaurants for breakfast, we have the whole menu. You know, it's also. I mean, so it's true that we have very big portions of breakfast, but it's not that we eat this every day. Yeah.
Do you have a recommendation for a breakfast that is nutritious
Nutritious.
and fulfilling?
I mean, oatmeal is good. Oatmeal, peanut butter, tomato, cucumber. What else? Cheese, olive, tomato, or egg with tomato. You can mix it up. But chocolate is not good, for example. Chocolate is not your friend. Yeah.
I see. So I want to ask more about social life now.
Mm-hmm.
So this friend of mine, again, he's told me that elders play some kind of role in family structure. So I want to ask, what role do elders actually play in the family structure? Because this friend has told me something like that.
Like what? I mean, I didn't understand the question.
I
Can
also
you
don't
be
know
more
what my
specific?
friend actually means by elders play a role in family structure, apparently in Turkey. Is that actually true?
Uh,
I want to ask.
I mean, it means that if we respect the elders in family, yeah, of course we do respect them. Uh,
Uh,
Most families, they live with the family or they have separate houses. Yeah, I mean, we do respect. Oftentimes we call them, we let them know we are thinking of them. Whenever we have time, we like to visit them in the holidays, to big, holidays or times like, that in weddings, something, we have big gatherings and etc. So we do care and respect elders in family. Not only in
Okay,
family,
so
also in street, in the bus, for example, when we see elder people, we give our seat to them sometimes. I mean, most of the times.
okay, so I
Yeah.
want to ask more about the friendship here. How do the Turkish people usually view friendship? Is it like more formal or more like family? What is it like to have a friendship in Turkey?
Like like I said, I mean, for me, for example, I can easily say friend to a person that I just met. For me, friendship has not much meaning of it. Like someone I know, it can be my friend. But I cannot say for whole Turkish people. But as for me, it's like this. So yeah, I mean, I have, for example, close friends, best friends, but and then I just have friends, like someone that I know, not that close. But if they come here, I meet them, or when I go there, I can meet them. When we have time together, time to time. But I can say it's easy to be friend with a Turkish person. I guess we are not like Germany or other northern countries that it's hard to get. We're more like Spain, Italy, Greece, like more Mediterranean style. Like it can be easy to be friend and more yeah, like that.
Right. So more about personal things and everyday life, yeah. What's the best city, in your opinion? What's the best city to live in Turkey for young people? So to live in as a citizen of Turkey and work. What's the best city for that?
I mean, I would say, like, to find a job, it's easy when uh you work in a big cities, right? But then you have more cost, like then you will pay more for the rent or for the food. They're more expensive in the big cities, but it's easier to find a job in the big cities. So you gotta think whether you should work in a big city or small city, or if you work online or offline. Yeah, but Istanbul is good, or Bursa, Sakarya. Sakarya would be nice. It's between Istanbul and Ankara. It has good. It's a good city. Also, it's not that a big city, so it's like you can walk pretty much everywhere. It's flat. Yeah, Sakarya would be ideal for me.
So I wanna ask, what's the most common job in here in Turkey?
Common job. Um, I mean, uh, working in a restaurants, I guess, or coffee shops or courier. You know, like this.
Okay. So what do you see in Turkish people? What do you think about their potential in their career?
I didn't understand potential.
Yeah. So what do you think about Turkish people? Do they have a big potential in their career or what?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't understand the question. Like, what do you mean potential to
Okay,
for what?
He means like
no. Let's just change the question. How has technology has changed learning in Turkey?
I mean, artificial intelligence is quite good, quite helpful. Technology helping. Uh, I mean, nowadays you can do pretty much everything online. Buying tickets, ordering food, paying your tickets. I don't know, bills. Everything you can do online. Technology is good in that sense. I mean, Turkey is using it in a good way, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't have our own technology, like we don't have our Google, or we don't have our WhatsApp or Yandex, but we are trying to be better in technology. And other than that, we have pretty much good. What is this for ordering food, for example? Like we have good companies for that, or sending flowers, like for special occasions. Yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
I want to ask more of a what if scenario. So here's what I want to ask you. If you were
Mm-hmm.
still a student, let's say you were still just a student and just starting your career, which
Mm-hmm.
city would you want to live in, and what job would you try to apply first?
I would try to. I always wanted to. I mean, so there are two options. One is to again study international relations, but in a bigger universities like Istanbul University or Ankara University. And I would like to be a diplomat, like working in a consulate. That will be a dream for me.
Safe. So
Consulate, yeah, and then
another
yeah.
que- another question.
Mm-hmm.
So is public transportation good enough to get to work or school, like without a car? So, for example, you just walk or ride a bike, or maybe you order a taxi. Is that enough to get to work or maybe get to school?
Uh, in Istanbul, it's good. We have very good metro system, so it's public transportation is very good. So you can go pretty much everywhere with public transportation. Also, it's good in a way that sometimes when you take a taxi or when you go with a car, it can be traffic, right? It can be
Yeah,
delayed or something like this. But with the public transportation, like with the metro, for example, you don't have that issue. So in Istanbul, it's very good, very advised for me that using public transportation, if you can, to go to work, to go to school, is good. And
yes.
bicycle is not very good because we have hills, uphill, uphill. Istanbul is not a flat city, right? So also the roads are
Yeah,
not good for bikes. So bicycle is not good. You can either walk or take a metro. That will be very good.
yeah. Okay, so unfortunately, Mister, I really want to talk to you more, but we've kind of run out of time because there's a time limit for this live with a
Mm-hmm.
maximum duration of 1 hour. So
Okay.
our teacher just told us to end it off shortly here. Unfortunately, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I really liked talking to you, and I hope we can have a more casual talk maybe sometime in the future again.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, that will be fun.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, that's all for us. Yeah. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry if we made any mistakes when talking to you.
No, no,
And
no
yeah,
worries.
I
It
really hope
happens.
we
Yeah,
can
it happens.
actually meet.
Me too. Me too.
So I just want to say I am really grateful. I'm thankful for this opportunity. to talk to you. And I'm sorry if my English is a little bit bad because yeah, every day we learn.
Yeah,
It's good. I
because it's
mean,
basically
when I was mhm. when I was
we're
at your
humans,
age,
we're
I
still
wouldn't
learning.
speaking. I mean, when I was at your age, I wasn't speaking that good English. So that's for sure. Like, it's good. You are very good. I mean, don't worry about that. Yeah, it's for me. It's an honor to be here to talk with you guys. It's great, and you should keep it up. Do this more and more, and it also helps you to learn English, and also it gives you more in your life. And yeah, it was very nice to meet you, people,
Yeah, nice to
and
meet you
hi
too,
to
Mister.
Indonesia.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically all we had for this podcast. All the questions, all the
Mm-hmm.
explanations. Okay. So let's just end it off here, Mister. I'm really
Okay.
grateful and thankful for
Me
talking
too.
to you. I hope we
Me
can
too.
actually meet again sometime online or
Yeah, I
maybe
hope
even
so.
offline.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fun. You're always welcome to
Yeah.
Istanbul,
Mm.
Turkey.
Okay. So let's end it off here.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
All right. Assalamualaikum, Mister.
Alaikum salam.
Assalamualaikum.